Phil, Zach McCrite here. Thanks for coming on with us. We appreciate you being a part of the show today. And this has been an underlying theme of our show today, totally off topic, and we hope you won't mind answering it for us. The thing that happens in the Minnesota stadium, wherever the case may be, wherever that may be these days, what's the anthem, the chant, do you like the Viking horn? Yay or nay?
Oh, I love the Viking horn.
Are you saying that just because you're a Viking? Like, if you were on another team, you would hate that damn horn. That's an annoying horn.
Yeah, anytime the other team does something good and they get annoyed from it, like I'm pretty sure other teams hate hearing the little guns go off in the end zone when they come to Memorial Stadium too. So
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So anytime you score, you do something good, and you hear the little it's like that.
All right. What's the one that annoys you most at a visiting stadium?
I would probably say, "Go Pack, go."
Oh yes, go. Of course it is. Of course it is. You're a Viking. You hate the Go Pack. Everybody hates the Go Pack, go.
Don't do it,
Todd.
Go.
Todd.
Sorry, Phil. I'm a Packers fan.
Yeah, he's a Packers
I
fan.
can tell you got to memorize that. I can tell.
It doesn't take much to memorize that. They make it easy for us Packer fans.
Anyway, Phil Loadholt with us on 107.7 The Franchise. When you were at OU, obviously a lot of people. I mean, they love you around here, Phil. They absolutely love you. So I'm just curious, the happiest moment. When can you remember football making you the happiest while you were in Norman?
I would say when we won the Big 12 championship down in San Antonio versus Missouri. That was my junior year. That was my first ever championship. We beat them pretty handily. It was just it was a great moment for me. I mean, getting my first ring and things, and getting able to hold the Big 12 trophy. First time playing inside. It was a special moment.
First time playing inside?
Yeah, that was my first time ever playing like in a dome or anything like that. We was at the Alamo Dome or whatever it's called in San Antonio. So that was my first time doing that. It was pretty cool.
Interesting. Where would that rank in terms of cases of nerves you've ever had for a game?
Well, being that I had about 3 false starts,
so number one?
Yeah, Coach Wilson let me know I set the record that game, so I guess I was pretty nervous.
3 false starts in the game. Oh, man. And that was a neutral site. You can't blame it on the visiting crowd. Come on, Loadholt.
I mean, all the Sooner fans know I struggled with a little false start the first year down there. So I did fix that, though, so it's cool.
Most heartbroken you ever were in Norman?
National championship game. We lost to Florida down in Miami. It was a game I definitely think we, should have won for sure. And, just very upsetting that we didn't get that, be able to go down in history. That would have been cool.
How long? Be honest here too, because I know there. I know the go-to answer there will be that I'm about to ask you will be, "Oh, we felt it for days." But I want to be. I'm interested in your answer as a college student at the time. You're still a kid. How long did that bug you? That really, but like it affected your personal life. Did it affect when you lost in the national championship? Did it just affect you for an hour? Did it affect you for a day? Did it affect you for a week? When were you like over it?
Man, okay. I know you said the cliche answer. I'm still not over it because every time I go back, I talk with, I talk with the guys who I played with. It just always comes up, and like truly, I was really distraught. Like, for at least 2 weeks, kind of almost depressed just because I felt like we definitely had a great chance to win that game, a great opportunity. I felt like I played with a great group of guys who all of them are still my friends today. And to have that moment together would have been great. So for about 2 weeks, I was like really, really distraught, like really hurting. But like you said, though, it still bugs me to this day. Definitely.
Phil Loadholt is with us, Minnesota Viking, former Oklahoma Sooner here on 107.7 The Franchise. Phil, you're listed at 6'8", 343 on the roster is what you're listed at. Now, you're talking to two fat guys here who are in the middle of weight loss challenges right now. For you, what do you eat during the season, during the off season? Like, are you one of those guys that you can maintain your weight? Or I guess what I'm trying to get at is, what does Phil Loadholt eat day in and day out to get to 343?
Well, it's 2 different times. During the season, I can pretty much eat what I want because we so much practice and weightlifting and just constantly active. So I kind of can pretty much eat what I want. But during off season, I can't do what I want to because I have trouble staying at 343. So off season, I got to maintain and try to eat healthy as possible. And do all the vegetables and all that, stay away from as many carbs and stuff. But during the season, I'm kind of just going at it and just maintaining the 343 is easy during the season because, we moving around so much and so active, it's not hard.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
This morning, I had some grits, 2 boiled eggs, and some bacon.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. It's the off season, and I'm
Still
not.
the off season, Zach.
No, but you're in OTAs now. You're
come
working.
on, OTAs isn't the same as the regular season.
But I'm coming off of surgery, so I'm not really participating. So I don't want to get too up. I don't want to get too high up there.
I got you. And how we doing post surgery?
I'm doing good, man. Just trying to build the strength back in there, and I should be clear here soon, and looking forward to getting back out there.
So you're not going to miss any games, right?
No, I'll be good to go. I'm taking I'm doing some individual work now. There's no live drills or nothing like that, but I'll be fully clear here come training camp.
I know it's still early, but what are your early thoughts on Mike Zimmer?
Oh man, I love Coach Zimmer, man. Just he's a no nonsense type of guy, all about winning, which that's the attitude we need, and he's gonna have everybody work hard. He expects you to work hard, and he rewards you for it. So he's my kind of coach for sure.
How much do people scoff at coaches like that are kind of yellers and screamers, but have never been a head coach? Surely there's a couple scoffers in your group, right?
Well,
that hesitation was a yes.
Well, I was going to say he got rid of most of those guys already. But guys respect him though. He hasn't been a head coach, but he has been a well-respected defense coordinator in this league for a long time. So there's no question he knows what he's talking about.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Was there a moment that you were like, okay, all right, so this guy's not screwing around here? Do you have a story behind that? A moment like that?
I don't know if y'all got the beeper ready, so I'm.
That's all right. We got it ready. You go right ahead.
No, I mean, he just, just the intensity. You could tell the intensity. Our first walkthrough when we came in.
First walkthrough.
Guys want to, try to show out and go a little extra hard, but he let guys know right then. Nobody's gonna make this team right now. Let's be smart, and I'll bust y'all. I'll get after you guys enough in training camp, so just be ready. And sure enough, we got the training camp. We got to see the real side of him and how intense he was, and like you said, he's a yeller and a screamer, and but at the same time, guys respect him, so it's a good combination.
Who was the first hostage that he shot? Who was it? Name names. Who was it? Who did he get after?
Probably a name you haven't heard of. Probably a rookie or something, right?
Yeah, who'd he get after? He had to get after somebody. He sat.
I can't. Like I said, they're all gone, so I can't even remember his name.
They're all gone. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Phil Loadholt with us here on 107.7 The Franchise. Phil, as an offensive lineman, you had to smile at least a little bit when Adrian Peterson reported the other day, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely happy to have him back, man. He's the best running back in the league. Pushes everybody to work hard, works extremely hard. So when he came back, I was smiling ear to ear, for sure.
What's the one thing about Adrian Peterson that people don't know? The one thing about him they don't realize?
I think they just don't realize that he brings it every single day. I mean, you watch him in practice, and he's running 56 yards down the field after a carry and then sprinting back. Some people might think a guy his stature, maybe thinks he has it all figured out, but he's constantly working and trying to become a better player. So I don't think most people know that about him.
In every workplace, in most workplaces, there has been someone who has gotten into trouble, and then they come back, and it's just awkward. And and it might not be for long, but I'm just curious. Can you kind of explain just the little bit of awkwardness I'm sure it has been since he has returned?
Well, I mean, I think for the guys who've been here and the guys who know him, I mean, it was all love as soon as he came back. You know, I mean, and for me, I've seen him a few times, you know, outside of football too, since the whole thing. But you know, for the guys that know him, I don't think there was any awkwardness at all. Maybe for some of these young rookies seeing the onslaught of media and stuff that's here now, it might be a little awkward for them. But you know, that's just something they're gonna have to get used to. But I think that for the guys that know him, and you know, the coaches and everything like that, I mean, it was, you know, as soon as he came in, we just hit the ground running that first day.
All right, Phil, we ask this all the time to guys that have made it professionally, NBA, NFL. Give us the crappiest job you ever had in your life.
I'll say I was buffing floors. I used to buff floors at NORAD. It's a military base up there inside of a mountain. So
inside of a mountain?
Yeah, NORAD Space Center or whatever. And I was in there buffing floors. So it's like you go in there and you got to ride the bus through the mountain, and then you're in there. There's obviously no window, so it's just a dark, dark day until you get to come back out of the mountain.
Couple quick hitters before we let you go. Teammate who you would consider first teammate that comes to mind when you hear the word leader.
John Sullivan.
Teammate who is most confrontational.
Most confrontational. Cadero Patterson.
Ooh, good one. Teammate who is the smelliest.
Joe Berger.
That's
always the quickest answer.
The
with
smelliest
guys. The
is always that guy. There's always that guy with every single one. All right, and teammate who player that you play against, who no matter how good he is, you always swallow him up.
Brian Robinson.
I mean, you could have gone like Clay Matthews there or something, you know.
Hey, yeah, man. You know, I keep all the talk out of it.
All right. Phil, good talking to you, man. That was fun. We enjoyed
Phil, smelliest guy at OU.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Duke Robinson for sure.
See you later, Phil.
Thanks, Phil.
All right, fellas.
All right, man. All right, you got it. Phil Loadholt on 107.7 The Franchise. That was hilarious.